first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. They're taking a shot on this first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
They'll try it left with Etienne. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Texans' 40.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go right back to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
First down, here's Dak. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 14 at the 38-yard line.
Receiver in motion going left. On second down, it's Etienne. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line, and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Jaguars into punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. This Texans offense ready for its second drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Again, it's Hampton. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to Hampton. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Stroud off the play fake. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. Brought in right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Trying with Hampton. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Jukes one defender. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
This charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
ETN again. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Prescott to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On 4th down, Prescott to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Tried to throw on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st down, Houston.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 19. Completed to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run with Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars then running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Etienne on first down. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Yeah, here we go. Like this.
Prescott now on third down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Logan Cook on to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Texans and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Running it with Hampton. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
To the air, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chad Momo's got it. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
That's good for our Jaguars.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action, Prescott. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Texans looking for a score just before the break. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 42. Escapes the pocket. good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing is Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Prescott here from the gun. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. He keeps it in tick. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the 3rd. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard mark. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
They go right back to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Getting out to his left. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Here's Hampton, open and dry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hinton. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go. Just about a yard to the markers. And they're going to take the risk and go for this. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st down, Texans.
Here's Stroud. He's got a man left. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
21. Jaguars 10. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. 1st down, here's Dak. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Intended for Travis.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Gonna keep this one and go. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Ball is out. ETN lost it on the hit. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Out of the gun to give to ETN. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing the out route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This one from 42 yards out.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Texans and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. A run now with Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Eric Armstead there on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of a yard.
Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. Now he's going deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
Again, Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's Stroud again. play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still third down.
A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here. He'll throw it. He's trying another one deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
28. Jaguars 13. Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Prescott on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again is Dan. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on 3rd down. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Stroud. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Brooks. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 13. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, it's ETN. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Prescott's going to throw for it. He has it. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. We're waiting for that signal. Waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered.
Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here.
A gain of 15. And the Texans
going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans nearing their first win of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running once more with Brooks. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Fairbairn to kick off for
Fairbairn
Houston.
has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Now the
line.
Jaguars getting set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Trying again, following the sack. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
47, yeah!
From the gun is Prescott. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're going to pass it here.
The Jaguars' 28-yard line.
Pass it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Space on the right, he's got room. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the 28. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And that'll bring up 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars drop the lead back to 13.
48, Jaguars 35.
Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown.
The Texans.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And that one's caught. That coming off in this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Texans come away with their own